immoral act. What really bothers me is that most of the professional organizations in this state, in their mission statements, use the words integrity, they use the word commerce, they use the word building community. Not one of these organizations are utilizing their own mission statements. If they were to look at their mission statements and look at the ethics and the integrity involved in the situation, they would realize that they need to do something to stop destroying the cityscape, the visual landscape, the economic development. We're in an economic downturn. They're destroying our viability as a city and our reputation as a city. And instead of doing something, they sit there. We have stalwart groups, people like the Associated General Contractors, AGC, considers themselves the leaders in the construction industry. Well, actually, right now, they're not leading anything. They're not even following anything. They're just turning a blind eye to this. Why are they turning a blind eye to this? Perhaps because it's an economic benefit to them to just let this sit. Perhaps it's a black eye to them because they represent some of the actual carpenters union. Many of their members are from this carpenters union, but many of these members are from the other unions. More members are from the other building, New Mexico Building and Construction Trades Council, which opposes the carpenters union. It doesn't make sense, but yet they sit there silently. I call them silent Bobs. It's very interesting. Personally, my philosophy has been to treat my enemies with the same respect that I treat my friends. I treat everybody the same. I shake hands with everybody. I try to deal with things on a moral, ethical level of integrity. And I'm just shocked and upset that many of our trade associations and professional associations are just turning a blind eye to what's going on in our city. It's destroying our city. It will divide our city on the labor scale. It's a blight to our city from an economic scale. For our commerce and the businesses they're attacking that get shanghaied and waylaid and have no idea that these banner people are going to show up in front of their buildings are just being affected in a very negative way. They're in front of our schools, our hotels, our restaurants, as I said, our landmark buildings, and it's just disgusting. And we stand by and we watch it. And not only do we watch it, we let some of the pillars of our community get thrown under the bus, and we watch with almost joy as I try to defend myself and my company, and I have nothing to defend against. I offer more than most companies already offer, but yet, because of some political means, we do this. I noticed today when I looked at Diane Denish's webpage, who's running for governor, her largest single contributor is the Council of Carpenters, and they've contributed $25,000 to her campaign. And we have a reputation as a pay-to-play state. What is going to happen when Ms. Denish gets into office and she has to pay back the carpenters union? Is this going to be even worse? So will it destroy even more people for the quest of labor and political paybacks? I am very fearful of what might happen to our community, our city, once we keep paying back demons, people that are up to no good and have no integrity and no ethics, and their one purpose is to destroy some of the stalwart businesses so they can further a political agenda. And they use their political dollars to donate to what seems to be so far our next governor. It's very scary, and it's just so unethical, and it lacks every bit of integrity and honesty. So any professional association who use the words integrity in their mission statement, or community building, or furthering commerce, or morals or ethics, and they haven't stepped into this, and they haven't made a statement, or they haven't defended someone who's been falsely accused, they are operating against the interest of all their members, and all of their members need to know this. Now, obviously, we have put out our own call for action. We can go to our website, lonesun.wordpress, and you can see the many articles. There have been 12 or 15 articles written about this in our local newspapers. None of them have been supportive of this carpenters union's tactics, and none of the trade associations have been in favor of this. They've written some very politically correct verbiage in these paid advertisements and editorials, but yet they won't get their hands dirty. They won't get involved in a fray. They won't defend the people that are members of their boards, general standing members, trustees, whatever, excuse me, whatever positions I might hold amongst these organizations seems to matter very little to them. It seems to matter very little to the community at this point. We need to get the word out. We are better than this. I was asked once, what makes us vulnerable? And I say contraire. What makes us not vulnerable is we're a better city than this. We have a community where everybody knows each other for the most part, even though we are one of the top 100 cities by population in the United States. We still are a small city in respect to people knowing each other. And we need to protect each other and help each other. And if they attack the best of us, what's going to happen to the rest of us? And we will be beholden to these very same people that come in from out of state with agendas and get to our politicians. And the politicians don't act ethically. They act in the best interest of these political agendas, and they destroy the people that have actually helped this community. On a personal level, I have coached families and children in this community for 20 some odd years. I volunteered my time to public schools. We do many charity and community organizations. We've built playgrounds for public schools. We've donated a time and equipment to the UNM hospital. We've done so many things that we feel makes our community a better place. And I would like a little consideration for the fact that we are not what we were painted to be. And that's the bottom line here. We are not what we were painted to be. There are rat outfits out there. Why isn't the union going after the rat outfits? Well, it's because they want to take the stalwarts down. They want to take the steady eddies down. They want to take the people down that have regular payrolls, that they can continue to collect union dues. If they were interested in furthering the rights of the working man, they would praise what we've done. We are mission accomplished. We have accomplished what unions have set out to do for employees. And employees here at Lone Sun Builders are treated exceptionally well. They're well compensated, well trained, and they have every benefit that a union employee has, except they don't have to pay union dues. And if you don't have to pay union dues and you have all the benefits, that is mission accomplished. So to make the story short, is they're after the wrong people. And as I said, other companies are winning awards for benefits program that won't even hold a candle to what we already offer. And that's what I have to say about the subject. Thank you very much.